Hi everyone, welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. Right, is it me or is it Google Maps hopeless? Because it's got a habit of making where you want to go by walking distance or cycling. For one reason or another, I put it on car, it doesn't do trucks, and I thought to myself, that's where I want to go. Oh, what a palaver. I've used Google Maps for years. And another thing with Google Maps is when you ask it a place or tell it a place, it's hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Even worse is Gurgle. Gurgle? Try again. Google. Okay, right. Google, when you speak the instructions to Google, gee whiz, it comes out with some weird, stupid predictions, and you're trying to say, I don't know about you, but you're trying to say a name of a place, and it comes up with every Tom, Dick, or Harry. It's bloody hopeless. Have you found this with Google? I found that just asking it simple things, can't do that. It's got worse, not got better, it's got worse. I don't know if they're using AI technology in it, or they have been, or whatever they're doing, but it is bloody hopeless. Have you found Google as hopeless now to try and word recognition to what you want it to look for? It's like you ask it for a name or something, and it comes off with this weird and wonderful suggestion. Nothing irrelevant to what you asked it. Am I talking Chinese, Mandarin, or Pakistani, Bangladesh? No, I'm just speaking normal like I do to you. But some reason or another, Google can't understand English. Perhaps if I was one of the boat people, it might be able to understand me better, wouldn't it, eh? We won't go down that line today. Yeah. Tempting though, isn't it? Right, anyway, just a little update. Google's hopeless. Let me know what you think. Try not to yawn. Oh dear. Yesterday, let's tell you how my week's been going. My week started on a Tuesday this week, and is obviously now Thursday. Tuesday, I done 15 hours. I started at 9 o'clock, finished at midnight, got to bed about 1:30. Tuesday, excuse me, it's caught me up. Tuesday, I had 11 hours off, so I started at 11 o'clock, finished at 12 o'clock the day before. So I had 11 hours off, and they sent me down to junction 27 on the M1, loaded up there, then went down to Milton Keynes, swapped a trailer, my load. Oh dear, you can tell it's been a long one. And then go and deliver to Tannersley, which is Sheffield, and then go to Doncaster. And I got finished at 1:15 this morning. So that was 14 and a quarter hours. Bloody long day. So you can see why I'm tired. Catching me up. I already had a kip on the way down. I'm going to have a kip on the way back. Make sure I'm not going to fall asleep at the wheel. And then today I've done a reduced, because I thought to myself, I'm never going to break the cycle of. The trouble is, the agency put me on a 9 o'clock start, and that screwed up the rest of my week. And the reason why I say it screwed up the rest of my week is because if you've got a late start, or later start, you have a knock-on effect when you're going to end, and then it has another knock-on effect the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And I took a reduced last night, so I finished at 1:15. I was going to start at 10:15, but I was a bit late, traffic, and got there for 10:30. Sorry, and it's catching me up, as you can tell. So today I've got from 10:30. It is now, I think it's about 7:30, and I'm gonna probably do at least a 12 or 13 hour day today. Hopefully I'll get 12, because I can save my last 15 for tomorrow. Oh, gee, sorry. Bit tired. So, being a lorry driver is bloody hard. Anyone that says to you, all they do is sit on their bums, nah, it is hard work. Not so much, sometimes it's a little bit physical, but it's mental, and you gotta be on the ball every single day, all the time you're driving. I'll give an example what happened to me last night. Coming out of Doncaster, and you come down a long dual carriageway, and there's a roundabout, set of traffic lights at the end. It used to be the old B&Q on the right hand side, people will know what I mean. And you come to this set of traffic lights, and the outside lane is to turn right, the near side lane is to turn right, so it's a two turn. So I'm in the near side, I've got this Arctic just slightly sort of in front of me on the right hand lane, and we're coming up to the lights. I'm slowing down, he's slowing down, and the lights are still on red, so I'm virtually level with him, sort of up to this cab, and the lights turn green. So I thought, right, I'm looking at him, I'm watching what he's doing, and I'm turning around to the right, and he hasn't seen me. Why hasn't he seen me? Is because he didn't look in his mirrors. If I weren't an experienced driver, we would have had a crash. I knew what he had done, was going to do, and that is, he hadn't seen me, hadn't checked his mirrors, right? And this was a Tesco's driver. Doesn't matter whether it's Tesco, Sainsbury's, or whoever. Doesn't make no difference. It's the person that's driving the truck. And I wasn't annoyed with him. Okay, he didn't do it deliberately. It was a genuine mistake. But the point I'm trying to make here is that is how your attitude towards them. So I knew it was a mistake. So I pressed the horn, warned him I was there, and he's pulled round sharpish a bit more to try and get around. So I've stopped, let him go, because if you can imagine the front of my unit, his side of his tray was sort of, I had nowhere to go apart from stop. So he's gone, because I'm empty and he's loaded, he went as fast as me. So I flashed my lights and I pulled down the outside lane, nothing around. I mean, midnight, virtually nobody there. So we pulled level with each other. I said, "You didn't see me, did you?" He says, "No, where were you?" I was down your near side. I'm sorry, mate. A bit more emphasis on his words, obviously. And he was very apologetic. He said, I just didn't see you. I said, that set of lights is a 2 filter to the right. You can be in the near side lane to the offside lane. which one you want to be in depends where you want to be. So he said to me, I didn't know that. I said, you need to be more observant. I weren't rude to him, I weren't aggressive to him, I was just educating him in the respect of, we all make mistakes. And I thought to myself, I said to him, you won't do that again, will you? He said no. And, it was all okay. It was, things that happen on the road, I didn't tell the company. The company don't need to know. I didn't have an accident. It was avoided. But this is one thing about HGV driving. You need to keep your wits about you. You've got to think, what is someone else going to do before they do it? And this is why I say drive to survive. The police will say drive to arrive. But it's the same thing, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, it's about getting home in one piece so your loved ones see you. Because even though I was really tired, you still got to have your wits about you. Even like I've been yawning me off today. They're unloading me where I am now. So what my intentions are is to probably either take a break on site or pull into the services and take a break on the way back, which I'll probably do that actually. Because it's probably going to be about 9-10 o'clock before I get back, so I thought I'll just grab a 45 or 50 minutes, what I do, and then go back. Oh dear, it's all-nighters. It catches us all up, and sorry, but when you've done all these hours, I mean, I was shattered this morning, really shattered. But going back to what I'm saying, it's not easy being a lorry driver. I don't really get lonely. I quite like being on my own. Oops, sorry. Because it's just my way. I do enjoy my family life. I was building a duck pen when I was off, and got the scars for it as well. All the chicken wire nightmare stuff. It's been dipped in plastic, so it's got this green cover over it, like plastic covering. And but when you snip it, and the trouble is, I've got to make it fox proof, and the problem being is that how do you make what I'm making fox proof? So I've come up with some ideas, and hopefully they'll work. Reinforce the door, make sure the door can't be pushed inwards, and the only trouble is if the fox tries to pull it outwards. Crafty little fellas, because obviously they want their dinner, and I don't really want him to have our duck. So that's a story for another day. So sorry, it's been a bit of a long-winded video. Me tired, and catch up with soon. And thank you for watching, and take care, everyone. Bye for now.